and welcome to episode 7 of Hollie's Hotspurs. I'm definitely going to run out of fingers soon. And today we're going to be talking about the Inter Milan game. If you are new, please remember to hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world. Push the like button and comment what you thought of the game below. So yeah, I would normally say, where do I start? But 3 minutes in, this kind of happened. Lamela picks up the ball, dribbles with it, somehow doesn't lose it, finds Lucas, who then hits the ball with so much force he practically destroys the net. I mean, Levy, mate, you're supposed to be getting your checkbook out to be signing some players while you're in Miami, but I think you might need to put a new order in for nets after that shot from Lucas. We were doing quite well in the first couple of minutes, so I say 20 minutes of the game. We were counter-attacking well, putting good passes together. There's a few sloppy ones that kept going astray, but I thought, oh, I'll let that slide. Considering Inter just kept chop sueying our players, I don't even know how nobody was injured in that game. I think their only tactic was to, right, Tottenham got the ball, let's slice their legs off. You know, it was crazy. And the ref was non-existent. I mean, he was so bad he kept getting in the way of play. I mean, man was a joke. Moving away from that anyway, I'd like to point out that Kyle Walker-Peters, for me, at the start, he was doing very well, I thought. I mean, Foyth is injured. I don't know how long he's going to be injured for. And I still feel that we still need another right back. But KWP, I thought he was doing alright. He was running with the ball, he was finding crosses into the box. And I know it's very early days. And it did show because Inter's goal came from him not tracking his player. And okay, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh because it was a very good move from Inter, but you know, apart from that, he was doing very well, I thought. That trio in the middle of the park again, Mr. Ndombele, Sissoko and Mr. Harry Winks. Oh, I've been excited to see this in pre-season and it's finally happened. I mean, I must point out Ndombele has French majestic feet. He was taking players every different direction you could think of. Forward, backwards, sideways, diagonal. They just couldn't get near the ball. I bloody loved it. I mean, there was times when he did do some sloppy plays, but everybody was making silly passes. We were rushing a lot of our play as well yesterday. I mean, the first 20 minutes, we did well. Thought we held our own. We were definitely annihilating Inter, but then obviously Inter kept chopping our legs, so I can understand why some of our passes went a bit straight. But it's good, it's nice to see. I mean, this is inevitable that this is going to come up. I cannot avoid not talking about the situation. So, my good friend Eriksen. I think it would have caused rifts between the fan base at the minute, and probably some of you are not going to agree with what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say how I feel. So for me, it's like he's not there. You can tell on his face, and you tell on his body language that for me he's not really interested. And don't get me wrong, okay, he's a world-class player. He has shown that for as many seasons as I can remember since he's been here. He is an insane playmaker. I'm not taking that away from him. But for me, if Madrid were after me, and then like for half a season, Madrid were thinking about me, and then all of a sudden I hear nothing, and they don't want me anymore, I'm going to feel really disheartened. And I'm not going to use that as an excuse for Eriksen, but maybe that's why he's not playing his best. Nothing can excuse his penalty. That's 2 penalties in a row now. As soon as he stepped up for that penalty, you could tell in his face he didn't want to take it. I knew he wasn't going to score. You've got to be confident to take a penalty. But penalties aside, you can't say, oh, well, he hasn't scored his penalty. He needs to leave Tottenham. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, towards the end of the season and throughout pre-season, he hasn't been his best. I'm not saying that he's not world-class, because he is, but his head's not in it for me. His eyes were set on Madrid. Madrid don't want him anymore, so now he's stuck with Tottenham. So for me, that's why he's the way he is. And yes, he does put a lot of effort in the way he runs, and he makes the most distance on the pitch when he's on. But I could run all day long. But if I don't make 80% of my passes, or don't attempt to put a cross in, or through ball, or don't make a challenge, is there any point me being on the pitch? I'm just saying it how it is, that's how I feel. Let me know your comments below how you think about the situation. But for me, I just think he's disheartened. I mean, hopefully he gets over it, because we all love Eriksen. It's just at the moment, halfway through that season, I was like, you don't want to be here. What's the point of keeping him, you know? But yeah, obviously it was 1-1. Thought we were going to maybe score another. We looked on top most of the game. It was just towards the end. But then we did make loads of substitutions. And I'm not blaming the academy players, because they looked smart when they came on. But the last 20 minutes were a bit hairy. We were getting cut open a bit. But anyway, we move to penalties. It's a very good penalty takers. We won't talk about Eriksen. I've already spoken about Eriksen. But he needs to learn how to take penalties like this. I was even drunk taking that penalty. Anyway, moving on. My standout penalty was Nakunis. So we've given him a stick since I can remember. He comes up, steps up for his penalty, and does this. The man has got balls of steel. He just decides to step up. You know what? I'm going to take the mickey here. Chips it down the middle. Happy days. But obviously it wasn't meant to be. Fair play to Inter. Don't think they deserved the win, especially in the first half, but a football match is 90 minutes and more. So no matter how well you play in the first half, if you don't perform to that standard in the second half, it's your fault. 1-1 before the season starts. Who's buzzing? I'm buzzing. Football is back. Tottenham are winning a trophy this year, because if we don't, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully in the next couple of days, preferably before the transfer window shuts, Levy has still got his checkbook out in Miami. He signs a new right back, hopefully Sessegnon, Lo Celso and Fernandez, and we're pretty much set for a trophy. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Hopefully next week when I'm talking about the first game of the season. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on this video of what you thought of the game and about Eriksen, because I think that's a very big subject at the moment. Anyway, see you later.